We've got a lot of people watching us. I know it from getting the feedback who are Michigan fans or college football fans, don't care about the NFL. Obviously, you're going to know something about the NFL. It's almost impossible not to, that think, why would he leave one of the best college football programs, go to somewhere if his goal is the unfinished business of winning a Super Bowl? You're not going to do that at Miami, Minnesota, or with the Raiders because they're decent teams, marginal, okay teams, but okay, this is not college football. This is not you taking over a mid-level Big Ten program, Minnesota, and trying to win a national championship. There is so much change in the NFL. The Cincinnati Bengals were a 4-win team a year ago.
Right.
The number of NFL playoff teams that change from year to year is almost 50%. It's almost half turnover. You can turn around a franchise and win within a couple of years in the NFL. And to Justin's point, these rosters are in good shape. The quarterback situation in decent shape. So he could go to one of those spots and win.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that was, when he was looking, when we're, over the past few weeks or months, whatever you want to call it, that was what all the reports were. Jim Harbaugh wants to go somewhere where he has a good roster situation, has a good QB, and then also has a good relationship with the GM and ownership where he would not have full reign, but would be able to do what he wants to do with it. So that's what he was looking for. Now, the other question is, okay, he makes this decision to come back. What were the stipulations? There was so many reports of new NIL programs at Michigan, a new contract, all these things. Now, what's going to come out here in the next, I don't know, week or two or something is what were those things? Did it all happen? Or did he have to just go back to his old contract because he didn't have any other offers out there? All those things are still on the table, I think. So it's going to be really interesting what we hear about what actually is happening at Michigan. Is Ward Manuel the athletic director? Is he all in? He sounded like from the remarks yesterday that he was ecstatic, is what was said about Jim Harbaugh returning. And also the really curious thing that was said was Jim Harbaugh told Ward Manuel, "You have me until you don't want me anymore," right? Or something along those lines. It was, he's here for the long haul. That is reassuring, I think, to a lot of people out there, because my concern was Jim Harbaugh decides to come back to Michigan this year. Is he going to do the same damn thing next year when, another 10, 15 NFL jobs open and all of a sudden we're looking? So I like that reassurance. Is it just, coach speak? Maybe, but I think that is a good thing for Michigan fans to hear.
Who reported that, and what was the source of that? I heard the same comment, but I didn't know where it originated, other than Jim Harbaugh's mouth, obviously. But in regards to, was this recorded? Where did this statement come from?
So I believe it came from Schefter. Let me go back into his tweets real quick.
Because again, it's all over the place. So I came across it as well. I just didn't know.
Yeah. He said, so Schefter said, Jim Harbaugh told Ward Manuel that this would not be a reoccurring issue and he would stay at Michigan as long as it wants him, per sources. So that's straight from Schefter's Twitter, which we all know Schefter's Twitter is usually, 100% correct. So what that, again, I think the question is more, do you believe him in saying that? Or is that just I want Michigan fans to be back on board with me, so I'm going to tell them that I love Michigan, I'm here forever?
Well, hopefully he's being forthright and honest and all those things. Regardless, I think he needed to make that statement